As you look at the calendar and September changes to October, the kid in you goes, yes, Halloween's just around the corner. And our friends at Polk County Parks and Recreation, they always have something to do for the kids and for the kids and the adults. It just depends on what you would like to do. Joining us in studio to talk about two such events that Polk County Parks and Recreation has got going on is Boris Rodriguez and Anna Sancruzado, both of them recreation coordinators with Polk County Parks and Rec. Always good to see you guys. How you doing?
Good. Good morning.
Yeah. We got two events going on. The Trick or Treat Party, it's kind of the same event, but one's going on in one place, one's going on in the other. Let's talk a little bit about that.
The October 25th is the Wilford Smith Resource Center Trick or Treat Party, and we have different activities that day: a dance, arts and crafts, and most important, come in costume.
Yeah.
We love to see all the kids and adults in their costumes.
Now, I'm not familiar with the Wilfred Smith Resource Center. Whereabouts is it? I'm not
The
sure.
exact address is 135 Avenue Y, Northeast, Winter Haven.
Okay, and that's out off Lucerne Park Road?
That is correct.
Just as you leave Winter Haven, it's going to be off to the left?
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that venue. I think I've heard of it now. I've got an idea as to where it is, but let's talk a little bit about the venue. That's a nice little setup that they've got going over there.
Yes. Yeah, the center, it's a lot of the different rooms are be set up for different activities for that day. The main room will be for the dancing. The other locations will be
A dance?
a dance.
Whoa.
A dance.
When they do the dancing, if I go, will they let me do this?
Sure.
I've got three basic moves. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Yeah,
That's
just
it.
keep- yeah.
As long as you get on the dance floor and show your stuff, we're happy.
Yeah, get
That's
my
all it is.
swerve on.
Yeah, yeah. The DJ is wonderful. He interacts with a lot of it. We do a hula hoop contest. We do different things that kids that don't want to dance, we'll try to interact them with other activities. We have another room just for arts and crafts and another location for a coloring contest. And again, costumes are welcome, and we do a costume contest for that evening, and the event is from 5 to 7.
And Anna, of course, you have the October 25th at the Eloise Resource Center. Let's talk a little bit about the venue there, and let's talk a little bit about some things you've got going on.
Okay, it's located on 710 Snively Avenue. We actually have a movie that we show, a Trick or Treat Village before that, and we have a coloring contest, so we give the kids prizes.
Now, see, growing up, I was never, this is why I own a Jeep. I could never stay within the lines, you know what I mean? And people that own Jeeps always go outside the lines, you know? It's the way we drive, it's the way we color. You guys would accept my coloring, right?
Yeah.
I got a question for both of you. Both of these resource centers are vital to the communities that they are in. Talk about the importance of having these venues in these neighborhoods.
Well, what we try to do is it's an environment, a safe environment for all the kids to come in with their families. With the activities, it's again an environment where everyone interacts when normally they wouldn't interact, from other schools, from other communities, and I think that's what we want to see for that community itself. Just interacting and get more just usage and more things from that community center to do these type of events.
And Anna, the Eloise Resource Center, for old and young alike, I mean, I've been over there, and there are just so many things happening. Talk about the importance of that in that community.
The Eloise Resource Center, for Halloween, it's just safer for the kids to come to our community center than to be going up and down the streets alone or with other kids that are older. It's easier for them just to walk in, and the parents really, they don't have anything to worry about, because the Trick or Treat Village is local businesses. It's not, they're not walking up to doors or anything like that.
And see, she sets them up, I knock them down. She says local businesses, and we obviously have to talk a little bit about the sponsors that make the event happen. In the event that you don't have enough sponsors, you can always ask for them. People, let's talk a bit about yours. You have sponsors? Do you need sponsors? How are we working?
We always need sponsors. If anyone's interested in sponsoring, and what we use the sponsor money for is for candy. Again, that's our main focus of that whole event as well, is candy and a safe environment. But if there's anyone that's interested, you can call each location. The Wilford Smith number is 298-7898, and you can, leave us your number and we can contact you back on if you're interested.
Okay, and Anna, as far as the Eloise Resource Center, as far as their party goes, do you have sponsors? Do you need them? How do they go about getting in touch with you?
They can give me a call at 298-4485. The only requirement, if any business does want to come out and promote their business, is they have to bring enough candy for the event. And that's the only requirement.
That sounds like a great deal. Let's talk a little bit. We've talked about sponsors. Obviously, there's staff that behind the scenes makes this happen. Let's talk about the staff and how hard the men and women that work for Polk County Parks and Rec, how hard they work to put on events like these.
Well, we have a limited staff, but we're always looking for volunteers. I mean, that's one of our main focus as well, is looking for volunteers. And if anyone's interested in assisting us for these events, the number you can reach us is at 534-4340 and speak to Jenny Wilson. She's willing, she could tell you and sign you up to be a volunteer. But as well as our staff does a wonderful job just getting the whole event set up. And again, the volunteers help us run it during that time when we're there doing the event.
And he almost dropped the ball on me. I set him up. I ran that thing up the flagpole. I thought he was going to salute it. He started working on the volunteers. Then he come back to the staff. So I wanted to make sure that he was going to highlight the staff.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Fellow workers looking at you going, volunteers, yeah, they do. But what about me?
Yes. Yes.
Talk about the importance of having events like these for the residents of the county, Anna.
It's important because it's something that's free. The parents don't have to worry about having to pay for all their children to go out to anything like this. They can just, if it's in their community, great, they can just walk over. I mean, even people outside of the community, they can just come by as well too, and it's just whatever it costs to get them there.
All right, Boris, Anna, appreciate y'all coming in and talking about the events. Look forward to seeing you guys at the events.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And for you at home, encourage you to make sure you check out the Trick or Treat Party. There's two of them, not one, but two of them going on various places within Winter Haven. One of them, the first one, is Friday, October 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. That's at the Wilfred Smith Resource Center, 135 Avenue Y, Northeast in Winter Haven. If you need more information on that, if you'd like to volunteer, if you'd like to become a sponsor, help with the candy, things along that lines, give them a call, 863-298-7898. Now, also going on Friday, October 25th at the Eloise Resource Center, 710 Snively Avenue in Eloise. Got the same trick-or-treat party going on. Now, they are also in need of volunteers and sponsorship. If you can help out, give them a call, 863-298-4485. Just some of the things that are going to be going on at the trick-or-treat party. The events are absolutely free to the community. The Halloween parties, including dancing, arts and crafts, and candy, and all the fun that goes with it. Make sure you check out these two events brought to you by Polk County Parks and Rec. If you need more information, parksandrec.polk-county.net.